Hi everybody. Welcome to my first ASMR video. Um, a little bit about me. My ASMR handle, my channel is Mama Stace ASMR. And again, this is my first one, so be patient with me. I'm just learning and I just thought it would be fun, as I love to watch other ASMR artists. And I'll probably be doing things like my video today, Get Ready With Me, or maybe some eating videos or favorite products, maybe doing my nails, things like that. So, anyhow, I have no perfect way of doing my makeup. I just do it the way I am used to, and I'm not a professional. This is just for fun. I'm going to try to remember to whisper. Hopefully over time I'll get better at that if I'm not very good at it in my first video. Oh, my hair is doing something funny. But anyhow, so here we go. Let's do it. The first thing I'm going to use is this Volulift moisturizer, and it's supposed to be for wrinkles. So I will put that on first. Sorry. And again, no judgment. I'm not a professional. Just doing this for fun, the way I do it every day. And I always do a little bit a minute as well. The next thing I'm going to do is some concealer. This is by Color Science Total Eye, and it's got sunscreen in it, 35 SPF. This is in the shade Medium, and it's pretty cool. You just pump it, and then it comes out. Do some of the spots where I tend to get a little bit red, and the sponge, I already got it wet. So it's a damp sponge that I use. I don't know why it's doing that today. It's like a little weird wave. And then next, this is the foundation that I've been using a lot. This is also by Color Science, and it's 50 SPF, and it's called Flex Face Shield, and this is also in the color Medium. So this stuff is pretty cool because it goes on sort of a white, and then it blends into your skin and begins to match your skin tone. And it's not a very heavy foundation. It's more of a summertime, if you don't want like a full coverage, just kind of an everyday thing. I spend a lot of time outside in the summertime, And I don't tend to wear a ton of makeup every day. But yeah, I really like this one. And you can add more if you feel like you need to, or just kind of do like a basic coverage like I'm doing. As you can see, I have a lot of freckles. I always have. The older I've gotten, feels like I've gotten more, but I do wear sunscreen and take care of my skin, but I love my freckles actually. I'm okay with them. So, I think that's pretty good for just an everyday light coverage. Like I said, I'm not doing anything today or going anywhere, so I don't need thick full makeup. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of this. It's by Dibs, and it's called Good Life Gold. And I just kind of do a tiny few little dots here for some highlighting on my nose, maybe a little on my top lip, above my top lip. And I just kind of blend it into my skin a little bit. I mean, I don't usually wear a ton of makeup on an everyday basis. If I'm going to, you know, an event or something, then I'll wear like matte coverage foundation and all of that, but on a day-to-day basis, it's just not that crazy. Next, I'm going to use, I guess the color is just called pink, but it's Tarte Man-Eater. And it is Satin Blush. So I just take a little bit and I kind of dot like that. And this can be kind of a process. Sometimes I need more, sometimes I need to blend it a whole lot because I did a little too much. Like I said, not a pro. And I do tend to like rosy cheeks. That little flush I do like. So I think I'll add a tad more, just a little bit. Okay, that's probably okay. Okay, and then next, I'm going to take a little bit more of a different highlighter. And I'm going to, this one is by Haus Labs, and it's the color Sunstone. So I just kind of do a little bit on the tip of my nose and above my lip, and maybe just at the top of my skin. I really like that dewy finish. Okay, so next I'm going to do a bit of eyeshadow, and I don't usually wear much eyeshadow. It's just kind of on a day-by-day decision. But like I say, every day, I don't usually. So this is by MAC, and it's their Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre. So I just kind of take one of my smaller, flatter brushes and just kind of go over my eyelid to kind of bring like a base color to it. Kind of a little foundation for my eyelid. Sorry for the sniffling, I've had allergies. And then I kind of do a little bit up top. Again, this has no color to it, it's just kind of a base. And then I will go in with a fluffier brush. And this little palette is by e.l.f. And it's called Mad for Matte Nude Mood. And then I just kind of pick I'm more of a neutral eye person, but I just kind of pick whatever I'm feeling in the mood for. Today I think I'll do this one. And I just kind of go in here in the crease and just kind of dust it in there, just to give myself a little bit of dimension, nothing crazy. Second eye. So, again, pretty neutral. Yeah. And then I have like a little cloth here that I'm kind of cleaning the brush off. And then I'm gonna go in with a lighter color, like this one here on the end. Just kind of go along here a little bit, under the eyebrow bone. And then maybe just right down here by the lash line. Kind of blend it a little bit. Again, nothing fancy. Just what I do. And then I am going to use this Haus Labs eyeliner, and it is the color Black Onyx Matte. So, I'm sure you've seen, I have eyelash extensions on, so I don't wear mascara. Yeah. And then I have what they call powder brows, which is like a permanent thing. It's not tattooing or anything. So I usually just do like a clear, and I'll show you, you know, just to keep them in place. But I don't usually need any drawing in or anything for that reason. So, and then just a little on my lash line up here. So I used to have my eyeliner tattooed years ago, and it's faded so much, but, and here it is. This is just by NYX, and it's called the Brow Glue. So it's just a clear. So that just kind of keeps them in place. I just realized the only lipstick I have up here at my little vanity is, it's kind of like a Summertime by Supergoop. And it's the color High Five. And it's kind of a rusty, like a balmy type of thing for summer. That's about